Good evening, this is the Oscar expert here with Brother Bro. It's time to predict the BAFTAs. BAFTAs are going to be on Sunday, and they are the last major precursor leading up to the Oscars, except for a couple of the guilds. And there's a lot of categories here where it could go multiple directions, like a shocking amount. All right, the Rising Star Award, I think that this one's between Kingsley Ben-Adir and maybe Bucky Bacre. I feel like it's going to go to Bucky then. You make a good case, though, because they really did. You didn't make the case, but I remembered that they nominated that for 7 awards, and One Night in Miami, I think, got nominated for like 1? Whether it was a jury or not, she's up for Best Actress. I mean, Kingsley Ben-Adir probably would. You know what? You may have changed my mind. It's a very unconsequential award.
Inconsequential.
I really think they probably do like rocks a lot. Debut by a British director, writer, producer thing.
Would love to see Saint Maud win this award. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think this has got to go to Rocks. Rocks was nominated for like, what, 7 BAFTAs?
7 BAFTAs, yeah. That's insane. Yeah, going with the movie that's like nominated the fuck out of. Outstanding British film usually goes to like the most likely movie to win, you know, their biggest awards. Even if it's a co-American production, so like 3 Billboards won, Gravity won, and they had strong other options that they could have picked that were more British.
Philomena and Darkest Hour, respectively.
And so this year, I guess that's between Promising Young Woman and The Father. I will pick Promising Young Woman.
I'm gonna predict The Father.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I think it's really close, and I don't think that it's dumb to predict Promising Young Woman, but this is what I'm gonna do. Promising Young Woman got score and editing, so it's like it was embraced quite heavily.
Okay.
I mean, so was The Father.
But Promising Young Woman would have gotten 8 nominations if it was normal.
Well, you don't know if Florian Zeller would have gotten a director nomination, do you?
I guess not.
Oh, slow down. I'm actually going to change my prediction here to The Father. I really feel like that movie is having a moment right now, so that's what we're going to go with.
Visual effects. This is a really, really tough one to me.
Yeah.
I'm considering Tenet and Midnight Sky. They go with the Oscars a lot here. They go with sci-fi films a lot. Blade Runner.
We've looked at this category very closely for the visual effects Oscar in the past years, and it's worked out like pretty well. Midnight Sky, clearly it's a space movie, right? But Tenet's been winning more, and no one likes the Midnight Sky.
But also Tenet is nominated for a whopping 1 category here, and didn't make any effort to get screeners out. Meanwhile, the Midnight Sky is screeners and is on Netflix.
People know what it is. I think it could go either way, but I'm gonna say Tenet.
I'm gonna go with the Midnight Sky.
Really?
Am I going with the Midnight Sky? I'm gonna go with Midnight Sky. Sound is going to Sound of Metal, right? I mean, there's no other way. I'm not considering anything else.
Yup and nope.
Production design. Mank has basically lost like nothing so far. I'm just gonna go with Mank.
Yeah, Mank, easy, done.
Original music. We've got Soul out front. Clearly, it's been sweeping critics awards and major awards. I have to say there are a lot of people who are like, actually, Soul's gonna miss here. Why would you do that?
I haven't predicted Soul to miss, and I am not going to predict it here.
All these places also gave it to Up. It's like it's having the same run as Up. It's having that same sweep. And
it's also Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross. It's not like this kid's like whatever score.
Makeup and hair. Ma Rainey is an easy Oscar frontrunner, and the Makeup Guilds just happened, and it won the major awards there that it needed to win. Pinocchio did get 1 award, but Hillbilly Elegy got no awards. So it kind of puts Ma Rainey as a clear frontrunner, and it won the Critics' Choice. But will the BAFTAs do something different? They didn't love Ma Rainey very much. I still think I'm going to predict Ma Rainey. I mean, I would say second is probably Pinocchio, because if the voters are watching movies and they are being encouraged this year more than others to actually watch all the movies, Pinocchio probably has the most impressive makeup.
Pinocchio is like a behemoth of makeup.
Yeah.
Like prosthetics department, actual like makeup, and
monkey owl creatures, and the wooden boy.
Tons of creature. The wooden boy
really
looking actually like he's made of lumber rather than silicone is amazing. But they love when you transform like big leads, and also nobody like has seen the French Pinocchio.
If Pinocchio was like a family film that like Disney released, like I would pick Pinocchio, but it's not.
I'm actually more torn than I thought I was gonna be. I mean, even the Makeup Guild gave it to Ma Rainey. I guess I'm gonna go with Ma Rainey to be more safe. And if Pinocchio wins here, gonna be another fun race at the Oscars, just adding to the list.
And best editing. This has been looking like a crazy race. I mean, the Critics' Choice tied this award with Sound of Metal and Charlie Chicago 7. But the BAFTAs, we look at their past 10 years, and just like the Oscars, they really like going with the super, super cutty movies. And in particular, they love racing movies, and 5 of their past winners from the last 10 involved cars. We don't have a car movie, so this category is actually not as easy. But the Cuddy movie here is unanimously like it's Trial of Chicago 7.
Yeah.
Could they give it to something more slow and deliberate like Nomadland, The Father, Sound of Metal? Yeah, maybe, but it just doesn't fit like their previous winners as well.
We literally based it on one metric of how cutty it is because we looked at every film from the past decade and they're all fast-paced cutty movies. I'm also going to go with Trial of Chicago 7 here. A lot of people are saying Sound of Metal, maybe. Or The Father, like, I guess maybe.
Costume design, Ma Rainey is looking like an Oscars frontrunner, but, the BAFTAs could do something different. They didn't nominate it in production design. Emma's here. Emma's a British film. It wasn't nominated for British film. I don't know. There's maybe a case to be made for Emma because it is more traditional of a winner for them.
It's more of a giant dress period film.
Yeah, Victorian shit that they like. And so this one's actually really tough. Is it between Emma and Ma Rainey? I can't really decide.
I might actually lean for Emma here. Just because of, like you said, it feels more like a movie that they have awarded in the past.
I'm gonna go with Emma, but I might change it later. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Cinematography, going with Nomadland.
Yep, done.
That's it.
Looking like a real lock for the Oscar. Mank's just gonna have to be happy with its production design win.
Yeah. Best casting. We got Judas, Minari, Promising Young Woman, Rocks, and Calm with Horses. Gold Derby actually thinks Rocks. Understandable, they did love the movie. 2 of the children are nominated. And on the other hand, this category has only existed for 1 year. And last year they gave it to Joker. When you get the word casting in there, and they gave it to Joker, that says they gave it to because they liked Joaquin Phoenix's casting. It's not really an ensemble in that movie. You didn't give that for anybody else in it. You gave it because you liked Joaquin Phoenix's casting. So, in that way, I can see how Promising Young Woman could win. Just because, they like the casting of Carey Mulligan.
I don't see that.
Really?
I actually don't see her getting, I don't see her that being like Joker. I think Judas has an interesting argument here for sure because they were casting historical figures. And then Rocks has an interesting argument because that was, how do we cast young people, who are going to be a really good fit, who are also kind of non-actors or young actors. Yeah, I'm going to say Rocks, but this one could go a lot of ways. It really could.
I'm actually changing my prediction and casting to Judas and the Black Messiah. Why? Real life people to cast, and also it's a gut feeling. I just don't know if I'm feeling Promising Young Woman.
Best film not in the English language. It's between Another Round and Minari once again, but unlike the Globes and the Critics' Choice, where it seemed really easy to just go ahead and predict Minari, like the BAFTAs really liked Another Round. I mean, Minari wasn't on the shortlist for Best Film, and Another Round was, okay? That's big. Another Round got a screenplay nomination in the same category that Minari didn't. And that's pretty crucial.
Yeah, I agree.
And they were
something.
I actually went with Another Round. I feel like it's sort of, it's a little bit home turf.
It's weird because I've been saying, Minari is taking all these awards, and I've been correct so far, like Golden Globes and Critics' Choice. We're like, yeah, obviously we're giving Minari the Foreign Language Film Award. But here, I'm going to change it up and say Another Round because Another Round got a lot of love from the BAFTAs.
Also, Vinterberg was nominated for this award for The Hunt and The Celebration. So this is his 3rd time around. He's nominated in director. It's like, there's a good case for them to actually give him an award this time. Documentary.
This is a really hard one.
In the past 8 years, the BAFTA have given it to something that's been nominated at the Oscars. And sometimes they give it to the winner. The only 2 films here that are nominated are My Octopus Teacher and Collective. Collective is probably an event that is closer to home for people. I mean, physically, literally fucking
geographically.
Closer. That movie might resonate a little bit more with them. On the other hand, it did get snubbed in foreign language film. So I don't know if that says anything. And then we have My Octopus Teacher, which was shortlisted for director. It is, it just won the PGA and it might even win the Oscar.
The David Attenborough documentary, it's kind of a Planet Earthy produced documentary. People on IMDb freaking love it. It has a 9.
I mean, also the British love David Attenborough, goes without saying. He won
and he's
5
93.
BAFTAs.
He's 93 and the film's celebrating how old he is.
It's a love letter to David Attenborough, and I'm not going to discount that for a surprise win here.
Yeah.
That was also longlisted for score and British film.
And this is tough, but I'm going to go with Octopus Teacher, maybe just slightly because it got that director shortlist. I don't know.
I'm also going with Octopus Teacher here.
Actually, right now I'm going to change it to collective.
Really?
There's a little bit of like a gut feeling pulling me towards that direction.
It also might just be like too easy if it wins here, because then it's got PGA and BAFTA, and you're just like, well, sure. And I don't know if the race is going to be so easy.
I'm actually changing my prediction in documentary to collective. My Octopus Teacher feels like if that just won all the awards and went all the way, it'd be too easy. And it's not going to be that easy, is it?
Animated film. Soul. Is what we're going with. And Soul was nominated for sound and score here. Come on, it's winning. Adapted screenplay. Nomadland, as we know, is probably winning the Oscar. But if The Father wins here, which could happen, then we could have a curveball thrown for the Oscar. And here's where that could happen. There are times where the BAFTA give it to like a British screenplay. Philomena won screenplay at the BAFTAs over 12 Years a Slave, which won picture. And that's kind of similar to me. It is more of a screenplay movie. Nomadland's more of a director movie. I'd be totally happy with that happening.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree and say maybe The Father edges out Nomadland here, but that still won't change my prediction for Nomadland taking screenplay at the Oscars.
Yep. Original screenplay. We got Promising Young Woman as the likely winner, and I'm not going to bet against that. Promising Young Woman took Critics' Choice. They like it at the BAFTAs very much.
It's also a really good opportunity to award Emerald Fennell in the only category that she's actually viable to win for.
Yeah,
I don't think Sorkin's going to suddenly take a BAFTA award.
That movie got 3 nominations. That was nothing.
Really?
They didn't care. Yeah. I'm definitely predicting Promising Young Woman there. Actress in a supporting role. The Oscar-nominated people here are Maria Bakalova and Yoon Ye-jung. Yoon Ye-jung just won the SAG. I mean, this is actually a really interesting category because Maria Bakalova and Yoon Ye-jung seem to be duking out for the win. And the fact that they're kind of going head-to-head here, it's going to make a big deal for the Oscars. I think either way, whoever wins, I'm still going to predict Yoon Ye-jung. And I think I will predict Yoon Ye-jung to win here as well.
I'm actually not sure if I should go back and predict Maria again because I feel she could win here. Some of the BAFTA members will have seen Yoon Ye-jung take her SAG award, and I don't know how much that sways people. I actually think at this point Yoon Ye-jung will win the Oscar, so it's hard for me to see this category suddenly going her, like 1, 2, 3 and becoming easy. But it would be nuts if they did something that's not Yoon Ye-jung. It would be nuts at this point if they did Maria Bakalova. That would make an even more interesting race at the Oscars.
Or even if they threw in a curveball like Kosar Ali, who won like the British Independent
Yeah,
Film
I think
Award.
actually they could give it to her, which is weird. Okay, it's weird, but they could do it.
I can see your caution because it's like, is it really going to be that easy?
Yeah,
Like,
because we
at
just
this
keep
point-
going to the one that just won the last award, except for Jodie
Yeah.
Foster, and it hasn't worked out. I'm actually gonna go with Maria Bakalova.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
You still-
At this point, I have like nothing to lose. Like my credibility in this category is already shot.
Supporting actor, Daniel Kaluuya is here and he's winning.
Yeah.
Any
That's
questions?
easy. Put your hand down.
Lead actress. Very, very fucking interesting. Because the Golden Globe winner, the SAG winner, and the Critics' Choice winner aren't even nominated here. So we've got a race between McDormand and Vanessa Kirby. At the end of the day, we're not going to know who's winning the Oscar at all. And this is certainly not going to help us know who's going to win the Oscar. I'm going to go with Frances McDormand just because I feel like she's the stronger contender overall. Vanessa Kirby, hasn't even really been winning critics awards. It's going to win picture director. I mean,
I actually don't think this is very hard. I'm gonna go with Frances McDormand.
But if there is any sort of British bias, which doesn't always factor in, like, let's be honest, like, they don't always give it to British stuff. Vanessa Kirby is British and Frances McDormand is not British. And best actor in a lead role. Will Chadwick Boseman just kind of take this award and then make it incredibly obvious that he's winning the Oscar? Or can Hopkins throw him a hometown curveball? I really would take it seriously if Hopkins won here, and I wouldn't just think that it was like a British thing, because that movie is coming out at the moment. It is surging. People are seeing it, and they're recognizing Hopkins' brilliance. But I'm going to go with Chadwick Boseman because I just think that, like, it's been a really good idea to just keep predicting him so far. It seems easy to imagine him just going all the way.
As you might imagine, I am quite conflicted in this category as well. We can all sense there's a wave of Hopkins love and support. People saying it's the best performance of the year unequivocally. I agree that it's the best performance in the category. But of course, people love giving Chadwick Boseman awards. I'm not going to be a contrarian here, and I might just say Chadwick Boseman.
Final 2 awards. we could make this pretty easy. We could just say director Nomadland, picture Nomadland, and it could just be pretty easy. Any discussion to be had? I mean, director especially is just like, hell no to anything else winning. Oh my god. Just considering the BAFTA's track record, like they have no problem giving it to a movie like Nomadland, and I expected them to give it to Nomadland. Even back when I was predicting Chicago 7 to win Best Picture, I thought that the BAFTAs would go with Nomadland. And it'll be the first time that the BAFTAs align with the Oscars since 12 Years a Slave won.
Yeah, Nomadland's gonna win picture director here. It's gonna win actress here too. It's gonna win cinematography.
I fully expect to be wrong on the acting categories here.
I'm especially hesitant for actor and supporting actress.
I actually think actress is going to be clean. We're going to get Frances McDormand. I don't agree that I couldn't see Vanessa Kirby winning. And also they watch The Crown over there. They like The Crown. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. You ever seen The Big Ben?